and welcome back to my podcast, Shrivas Talks. And today we have with us our esteemed guest, Dr. Sahithi Latha Bandari, who is who has a bachelor's in dental surgery and is also a very accomplished dancer who has started a dance school called Kuchipudi and also has performed internationally and nationally at almost over 100 performances. Auntie, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm really grateful and proud that you could join us here today and taking time out of your busy schedule to come here onto my podcast.
Thank you for your warm invite. Thank you.
So I just want to start it by asking, how was your day today, Auntie?
It was good. It was pretty good and busy.
Busy? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I introduced you, but can I also ask for the viewers' discussion a little bit about your profession and how you would like yourself to be addressed as a doctor, as a dancer, that kind of thing?
Yeah, that's a good question. So, then doctor or a dentist, I would like to be addressed as Dr.Sahithi Bandari.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm a mom of two wonderful boys,
Mm-hmm.
and I did my dentistry from India. I used to practice in India, but right now I'm not practicing here in United States.
Okay.
But I have um, the plan to be start my own clinic in the next couple of years.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I'm also a trained professional Kuchipudi dancer.
Mm-hmm.
I learned Kuchipudi for more than 16 and a half years, just learning. And then I've been practicing for more than, like, I started when I was 5 and a half. Now I'm 32. Next month is my birthday.
Wow.
So,
Happy
yeah.
birthday.
So it's been more than 27 years I'm like been practicing Kuchipudi. And I'm teaching Kuchipudi from the past 5 years in California, Latha.
In the school?
Yes, I started a school naming Sahithi Kuchipudi Kalakshetram.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to promote our culture, the Indian art form, basically, which I've learned. There's a huge potential of what people can learn from it, um, either spiritually, physically, mentally, all the ways. So it protects, I think, the child. It gives us a shield of immense strength. So that's the reason of me starting Sahithi Kuchipudi Kalakshetram, the dance school here.
So, Auntie, I just wanted to ask, how did you start dancing? I know you said that you had experience for a very long time. You started when you were 5, but what prompted you to start dancing?
So actually, it started when I was 5, as I said, 5 and a half, in my school. So we used to have a music and dance lessons after the school. So we school used to end at 3, until 5 we used to stay back in school to learn. And it's the idea of my grandmother.
And do your children also, like, are they also in that field? Like, are they doing dance or classical things?
I have two boys. As I said, one is right now 7 years old, another is 3 and a half.
Oh, okay.
My elder one is not artistic, but he's good at, you know, some sort of paintings and all, but not into the dance or the music. But my little one is much into dance and music. He loves to dance.
So, like we talked about how your children also started or your younger son also started at a young age, and also previously you mentioned that for 16 years you've been learning professionally. So that was around in high school when you started learning.
No, I started when I was young at 5, and
Like the
it
profession.
didn't continue till even when I joined my bachelor's. Even the first 2 years, it's still I'm like going back, like, bachelor's takes a lot of your time.
Right.
Even like preparing for the bachelor's in India, giving the MSET and NEET itself is so hard. And I used to study for more than 18 hours a day at back.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's pretty hard exam. Uh, and that too, after getting the seat and going to the bachelor's, accommodating, like usually the colleges are very far from the locations where we live in. I'm still in touch with my gurus who have taught me. I'm still learning. Even now, I got back to do master's in the Kuchipudi with the Arya University in Millipetas.
Can I ask, Auntie, this is a bit off topic, but what did you do your, like, was it the dental surgery that you did your bachelor's in?
Yes. It's the BDS full form is Bachelor's in Dental Surgery, so that's the bachelor's.
And that's like how you attained the title as
Yes,
top.
yes. So there are different exams also. Different institutions put different exam, but nationwide one exam called NEET and statewide another exam called MSET.
And these are both medical related?
Both medical and engineering.
Oh,
like both.
like the professional.
That's the profession.
Okay.
So when you give these exams, you get to have a rank. You'll get a rank, state level, national level rank, and state level rank.
Okay.
So once you receive the rank, you will be going for something called counseling, where based on your rank, you will be given the seat
In a good college.
in a good college.
Okay. So that's why, like, when you were doing your bachelor's, you had to study for so long to
Yes,
write the
it's hard.
MSAT and.
Yes, I missed my medical seat in one track. I still regret. Yeah, it's just one rank cut off. I missed my medical seat.
But it's still amazing, Nati, that you could, spend that much time every day studying for like a particular topic, like with so much enthusiasm, because you need a lot of enthusiasm to be able to study for 16 hours a day. Yeah.
I think one good thing back in those days is we are not much addicted to our phones. We don't have access to the YouTubes and all. So life is pretty much simple at those times. Now I think it's hard.
Yeah, there's a lot of distractions these days. So.
Yes.
So, I wanted to ask, you don't like you said that you discontinued the practice after you moved. So, what brought you back into the dance, like to teach or otherwise?
I had this, to teach dance pretty much in my mind once I moved to US. I moved to US in 2016. So I had my mind that I have to teach, but it took some time because I'm having my kids and all. It took
They're
some.
very young. Too.
Yes. I was pregnant. I was not sure how and when to start, but I think it's during the COVID. It's all revived and restructured. People went back in time. Which I think COVID was a good time to think what we are. It
Like
gave us
what you are a real interest
really,
in.
really interested in, and actually to look into ourselves. But till then we are so busy doing the outside work, doing our day-to-day schedules. But I think COVID gave hit a heartbreak on it.
Right.
So I think that's the time when I reinvent, just I was very much confident enough that I have to do this, and I've done it.
And that's around the time you started the Kalakshetra?
Yes, that's the time. Yes.
Like,
so I started in 2021.
It was
the
online at
2020.
first?
Yeah. No, I just started in person first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I started. Like, I used to take a very small group. Even the kids are free, no school.
Right.
And they used to not go to school. So I started in person first for a very small group, following the COVID precautions. Later it grew.
Oh, wow. And then is it like in a setting, like a building type of thing now? Or?
No, it's not completely studio outside now. I still take classes from my home.
Okay.
It's from my home.
Oh. And I think there were several performances and etc. That at the temple maybe
Yes.
I've seen a few of them. I thought they were nice.
So I do encourage kids for the performing because the thing what we learn is different than what we perform is different. It takes a lot of courage. Learning there inside of the four walls, me and my kids, sometimes parents or couple of people who are watching it, they're comfortable. But getting fully dressed, getting fully makeup, being in that costume for the 4 hours, being in that hairstyle for the 4 hours. Classical dance demands a lot of, makeup and the hairstyle. And then performing it in front of like 200 people or 300 people, that makes the, complete game changer. So learning is different, performing is different. So I want my kids to get more exposure on how they perform. like even it's the same song, when we go to different stages, the audio system, changes. The lighting changes.
Right.
The stage dimension changes. Every time you go, sometimes your costume might have a mishap. Your jewelry might have a mishap, but you have to still continue the dance.
Yeah,
So every time
just
it's a
every
new
time.
experience. It's never like the same old song. Every time you will get something to learn new. That's the beauty of it.
It's a lot more difficult than what it looks like.
Yes, absolutely.
Because usually when you think of dancing, you do the moves and you're done. But there's so much effort put in the background, and you have to keep adjusting every single time. I think that's really amazing that like young kids like that have that capability to change for their perspectives and based on the situation. So, I heard that recently you were able to take some of your kids to like the NATS competition.
Yes.
I think could you please tell us a bit more about that?
So NATS is North America Telugu Sambaralu.
Mhm.
So it's like entire Telugu people in the United States gather to celebrate their culture. It mostly focuses on, like our traditions,
Mhm.
our, like Telugu people are so much connected to their movies too. So there are a lot of movie people
Yeah.
and the political people, some of the leaders, and other all types of the people performing arts, music, and I think I have also seen some Ashtavadhanam also being happened. So it's a lot of and so many directors.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and the producers they give talks of what's happening next from Telugu industry. It's a full package, like it's in a full package.
That's so
Yeah.
amazing. And you were able to perform with
Yes. So yeah, I think I should thank Madhuri Akka, also called Madhuri Gudlavaru. She is the one who could give me the opportunity to represent Kuchipudi on the Nats platform. And like me, and there's one more school locally in the Florida who did perform Kuchipudi on the Big Nats platform.
Wow.
So other than we two, I think there's no Kuchipudi performances, and I take immense pride and so proud of me. Even my kids who practiced so much. We did Ramayana Shabdam of Vempati Garu's composition. So Ramayana Shabdam is nine and a half minutes long, and they did practice a lot for the past 15 days to be, performing on Florida. And even, they traveled. When I should thank parents, for being so supportive, sending the kids to Florida. But we did had a very, very good performance. And not just that performing, they also inaugurated Nats. They
Perform in such a big stage, Auntie, and
It's
also
a huge stage. It's 100 feet into 60 feet.
like the actual physical stage
The
is
actual
oh,
physical
wow.
stage is 100 feet by 60 or more than 60 feet.
That's so big.
Mm.
But like it's amazing that you're able to coordinate with all your students and the parents and everyone and take them so far as well. I think that's really impressive.
Thank you.
And I also heard that you were part of a World Genius record as well.
Yes. So the Guinness record you're talking about.
Oh yes, sorry, I get confused.
Yeah. So the Guinness record, I had it like I got the Guinness record by the Silkananda University.
Mm-hmm.
Back in India, the Silkananda University, the present Arya University, okay, Ramalapeta's previously called the Silkananda University, used to do conventions. Conventions are like that to Kuchipudi conventions, where they used to gather all the classical dancers worldwide to one stage to perform something called Mahabrindanathyam. Okay, so they are pre-choreographed songs which will be given by Silkananda. So we have to practice it, go and perform. So 2016, I think December, if I'm not wrong. Okay, December 2016, December and 22, 23, 24 are some dates. 24, 25, 26. Some dates in the December end, I did perform for the Silkanandra, and that's how I was a part of Guinness World. It was a Guinness World Record.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and it came in all the Indian national papers, the Hindu and everywhere.
Can you find like a recording of the video on YouTube somewhere?
Yeah, there's so many. Like you can just type 2020, no 2016 fifth conventional, fifth Kuchipudi convention by Silkananda, you can find like thousands of videos.
So, do you remember exactly like how many people were dancing that day?
More than 5,000.
Sure. Like they all perform like after one after.
On, no, it depends. Sometimes it's a group after a group. That group is not like 5 or 10. That's a big group, 1,000 group, 2,000. Like group after group, like there are multiple songs. Sometimes like everyone do it. Sometimes only a group do it. It's a 3-day show actually. So one day is an opening show, but the second and third day are performances. It's a big one.
Where do they do all this, Auntie? Like so many people.
That's a good question. It goes in stadium. Like, the people will be, the viewers will be sitting on inside, like on the stadium rows, but the actual performances happen on the
The
grass,
field.
on the field. Yes,
Oh, wow.
it's huge.
It must have been like a whole day thing. I heard that you're part of the board of directors for a temple nearby, Auntie, or like you're one of like the head type of people there.
Yes, I was asked to be one of the board by Sharma.
It's really cool that you're part of so many different things, Auntie. You're doing dance. You're a doctor, and you've been part of so many great things. And you're also taking care of your kids, like very young
That's
kids.
a bigger task than all.
Yeah, it's a full time job.
It's a full time job. Yes.
Also, Auntie, along with all of these things, you're also doing your master's degree. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
So when I started sending my kids to something called Sampada. Sampada is like a sister org of Arya University, which certifies kids for their dancing skills. It conducts exams and gives kids the university credits.
Right.
So when I was sending my kids to that, I came to know that Arya University also offers classes to the adults, and that too, I think it is the only university outside of India who could give the masters in the Indian classical forms, Indian art forms, not just Kuchipudi. It also offers masters in Bharatanatyam, Carnatic vocals. So I thought, since I approached the university, I sent my profile, I sent my experience, and they said, yes, you can join our masters. And that's how I started my masters with Arya University.
That's a lot of different.
So it's called, the title what they offer is Master in Arts, Masters in Arts, in the field of Kuchipudi. So the field changes. If you're doing a Bharatanatyam, you will get in Bharatanatyam field. Here, I took a Kuchipudi field. So I was getting an A in Kuchipudi when I complete.
So would you also recommend just going directly into the masters, or should we like do some preparation? Because I like in the future I want to do one in classical music, like vocals. So like, would you recommend just going straight into it or not like that?
So it's always, like how much of experience you have and how much you're into it. Like we all learn it. Even for me, if I don't dance for 6 months, I end up forgetting my compositions. So it's always like how much you're practicing it, how much you're into it. We all learn it, but sometimes when we don't practice, we forget it. So I think a constant prior revision is mandatory, and also having, when you're doing it here, masters in US, I think having it a couple of certificate courses in music will help you to do your masters quicker, because you know how things go, because during your assignments and your evaluations, having a prior experience would help you a lot.
Of course, behind all of these great accomplishments, there has to be someone who helped you through it, Auntie. So can I ask who your guru, your teacher is?
Yeah, so all my Kuchipudi, until I joined my masters, I learned under only one person. She is such a strong woman. Even like couple of days ago, I contacted her regarding one of the situation. But since at that time, when I was young, maybe she's not my sweetheart, but now, you know, like, she is such a sweetheart. Her name is Dr. Gulla Pragada Vijayajyoti.
Mm-hmm.
She also started when she was very young, and she had her lineage from someone called Valaka. You might be not knowing.
Yeah.
She's from Vizag.
Okay.
I think she is her, she's very close to her. She take her inspiration from her. So, and she practices the Vempatigaru style of dance.
Mm-hmm.
Then in Kuchipudi there are different banis. We call bani. Bani means different school and lineages,
Oh, okay.
like,
Like different types of the
different
same.
types. Even it's the same. Even though in your same school, the different classes, the class teacher goes on a different set of things, right? Like in a different way.
Right.
So similarly here, the Kuchipudi dance itself is so beautiful, and it evolved. It evolved a lot. It started when it was 10. At least the event shows Kuchipudi is performed in Andhra Pradesh and also South India from 10th century. There's physical
wow.
evidence to it. Maybe even prior, but I'm not sure. But 10th and 15th century, it evolved a lot. So from the day that I think till today, Kuchipudi evolved a lot.
With lots of different branches.
Lots of different branches, new techniques. So every school, like different banis, adopt different style.
Mm-hmm.
And my style of Kuchipudi is Vempatigaru's Kuchipudi. Like I think he's the one who fought for the classical recognition of Kuchipudi. Like art forms are there, not just like in Indian classical art forms. There's so many. India is of like rich of culture and heritage. You cannot put them on fingers. But when it comes to the classical dance forms, as per the government of India, they only recognized 9 classical dance forms out of like we go into thousands. If you go like every the small village have their own way of celebrating things.
Right.
That's how the culture evolves. That's how the culture takes birth. So, but Kuchipudi is one of the 9 classical dance forms in which India, recognized.
Mm-hmm.
To get that classical dance form, Vempatigaru's put a lot of efforts.
It's
So
amazing.
yeah,
And then you follow this.
I follow the same lineage. Now, after doing my masters, I am also in touch with a couple of gurus. Yashodaka, such a sweet person, and Ramadevi Garu. She has immense knowledge. And I have to add this, I was recently part of a production called Gola Kalapam. It, it, I think it is the one of the heart of Kuchipudi, but it's been not performed for past 50 years, like 5 decades. I don't know the reason why, but it was not. It didn't go on stage.
Oh, okay.
So again, it's Ramadevi Garu and Ramadevi Garu gurus who have rewritten the old scripts, modified it according to the present generation.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think from 2012, Ramadevi Garu and Manashwini Avari, she's also a good dancer from the California.
Okay.
So Manashwini Avari and Ramadevi Garu were being, I think they performed in India for the 4 times, and the first time outside of India, in the United States, the Golakalapam was performed in Arya University. It's a great achievement.
Oh, wow.
And Golakalapam deals with the Pindotpati, like it says how a baby is born and how the caste system has to be eradicated. Like how it treats like at the end of the day, there's a dialogues between the Brahmin, the higher caste system, and the Golabama. Golabama is a girl whose livelihood is like comes from selling butter,
Okay.
buttermilk, and curd.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a conversation between the Golabama and the Brahmin,
Mm-hmm.
who the Brahmin treats the Golabama a little low, but at the end of the day, the Golabama gives him a spiritual enlightenment, saying everyone on this earth is same. So that's cool. I am very fortunate and blessed to be a part of Kala Kalapam, which happened here. And I was the part of the Purvarangam, like the before, they It's a tradition of Indian Kuchipudi where before the actual drama takes place, they do the puja for the stage. The stage is a sacred place for us. So we do the puja for the stage and we do some of the invocatory songs. So I was part of it.
Oh wow, that's so amazing.
Thank you.
That, like, especially since I'm just starting to realize how much dance is not about just moving, it's about, like, trying to express something.
Yes.
Like, different, you can express so many different things with dance. It's almost like it's like a whole language.
Yeah, it's how it's celebration, right? See, in India during, just imagine, like way before, during the crop cutting, during the plantation, people used to enjoy, like, because like a lot of people together, they're doing some work. Dance is like a motivation, and when the crop goes very good, they have good in amount of crop that year, they would celebrate. That celebration again, how do they celebrate? They sing songs, they do puja to the god, they dance in happiness. So yeah, it's just a celebration. Dance is always a celebration.
That's a wonderful way of, like, expressing our happiness. I think that's really amazing. So I just want to conclude this podcast by asking you a few questions. So I'll just tell you a bit about where I got the idea from. I do this with all the people who come. And so a while ago, my mom, she showed me a video. It was like, it was a few celebrities. I think they were asking, like, introspective questions about, like, their worldviews on certain matters, and I just wanted to ask a few of them from that video. So the first one, Auntie, is, how do you view, or what is your meaning of success? Uh, I think success has no end point. When you're young, passing your 10th grade is successful. When you're high school, finishing your high school and going into a good college, in a good university is success to you. And, finishing off your bachelor's is success. I think at every point of life when, your aim or goal changes, the next time again you have something to prove that you're successful. So there is no end point to it. So your one of your tasks gets complete, there's again another one which you have to, run for. It's an ongoing process. Because you always have different goals. You always have different goals. That once the goal you have reached, after that you have to do something next. Right. The next is always, once you like you finish off your, now you're in, going to 11th. You're going to 11th. So as of now, your goal is to, finish your 12th and get into a good college. If you get a good college, good university, you're successful. But it doesn't end there. You have to finish off your university and then do something else. You have to either find a good job or do a good business or be a good housewife, whatever it is. Again, at that point, you have to be successful. So I think for me, it's like steps. There's no end to it. There's no end. It's like a staircase. It's like a staircase. The journey. Yeah. And so the other question is, how do you define, or what is your meaning of wealth? Mm, Wealth, for me, I can sleep on a one bed, one bath, or I can sleep in a six bed, high bath. But at the end of the day, I need to have a good, peaceful sleep. Having, even though we have so many cars, so many, good investments, businesses, good job, but if you're not able to sleep peacefully, then it's not real for me. I think someone, they should take a break and then really introspect what they are doing, and then they have to think. They have to change their lifestyle. You can buy anything, but you cannot buy your health. You cannot purchase health. And I think one should make a good investment on their health. And as a doctor, I feel like that's even more, that's more of an emphasis on how important that is. You can never get back the time spent with your parents, the time spent with your grandparents, the time spent with your own kids. For me, the family comes first.
So that is the other reason why I'm not practicing my dentistry right now. Now I want to spend the time with my kids. There's no judgment. Everyone's lifestyle is different. But for me, I don't like sending kids to daycare. So end up doing no job in the morning just to make sure I'm spending enough time with my kids. So it's again personal perspective how they look into things. But for me, having a good peaceful sleep is wealth.
Think that's honestly, I value sleep a lot too, so I think could share some similarities in that aspect.
Yes.
So I think that today I'm very glad that you were able to come, Auntie, and I thank you so much for joining us. I think this is a good, um, peaceful and quick podcast. So I just wanted to end it by giving you this.
And also, thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so
And I
much.
wish you all the success for your future.
Thank you. That's nice. My face tells the knife.
Yes, 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 yes. That's what.
I know this.
Thank you so much. I really liked it.
Thank you, Auntie.
Yeah.
Time is good.